Let's keep going, buddy. Let's keep. And so, many times in life, there is darkness that is expressed and an open door or gateway for the influence of Satan to infiltrate your destiny. Destiny is a progression, an unfoldment, and a spiritual acceleration and a God divine appointment movement. It's not in your ability to earn money and your ability to drive to locations. That's just the tool and your ability that God gives you to get to your destiny. But life, it is this marvelous unfoldment of truth. And the fact, don't base your life daily on what you did right and wrong. But the fact that you're in a mind state of progressing as high as you can. And that doesn't always make sense or play out the way you expect it to or think it's supposed to go. Because many times you having a successful day in God's eyes, by his will, could be you going through a trial for somebody else. And that doesn't feel good. And the more the links begin to bridge together of knowledge, of purpose, and the more you experience this rapid growth of the Holy Spirit, speaking God, showing God's face, revealing who you are as a child of light, manifesting power and words inside of you that are transforming other lives. It strengthens you and strengthens you. And then you become just passive income. A prophecy begins to flow, and you flow and you flow. But then your flow, it begins to flourish. And then you flourish, and then you overflow, and you're overwhelmed. And there are things that must be aligned in life. There are things that must be connected. There is a formula where you add these two and equals this. And when you live a life of stillness, the more you learn to let go of worry, fear, how am I going to get through this, anxiety, and let go more and more and more, and learn how to live in the state of tranquility, peace. And your character is applying, because your character is going to manifest the presence, the reward of God. So when your character is kindness, charity, the fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, gentleness, that is going to develop the Godship, the God character inside of you. And when you speak and you're in the character of what you speak, not just good intentions in your mind, but when you're in the character and your actions and your speech is aligned, this is when life becomes, you'll really begin to see a manifestation of the presence of the Lord, whether you're at a minimum wage job, whether you want more, none of that. See, circumstances don't matter when it comes to the presence of God. And so we're very, as human beings on earth, we're very circumstantial. Well, if I have this, then I'll feel better, I'll get closer to God, and that's okay. But the presence of God nullifies all that, diminishes all that. In God's presence, there's no such thing as, man, this will be better if I had more money. None of that even, it doesn't even make sense when you're in the mind of Christ. And so many times I drift out of that mind, that state of being. And it all comes down to, you need to be, I believe, if you're in right standing, you'll be stabilized in perfection. And the devil, the enemy, and the forces of evil, they always want to bring you out of right standing with God. If they can get you to gossip a little bit, if they can get you to lust a little bit, if they can get you to watch a little porn, it's those small acts of sin we do that affect the whole of the next level, the whole of wanting to feel more health, the whole of wanting to feel more power. It's those little things we do. Are you still recording? Oh, I'm impressed with you, camera.